Random encounter. No prep time. 1v1. Alright, let's do it. First up, we've got Superman. And this is going to be a stomp. There is an argument that could be made that maybe Wolverine's claws could cut Superman. But under any other circumstance, I could just see Superman flying him into the sun or just hurling him into space. So, yeah. Next, we have Wonder Woman, and this is going to be a little bit more close. They're both warriors with years of experience of fighting, but in the end, I gotta give it to Wonder Woman because she's older, more experienced, she's faster, stronger, literally on the same level as Superman, basically. She can fly in some issues, she can just jump really high. I just gotta give it to her, I'm sorry. Also, all of her weapons are magically enchanted, so I feel like that gives her a little bit more of an edge too. Next up, we've got the Flash. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Now, clearly, Wolverine is not gonna be tagging Flash at any point, but if he does manage to touch Flash with his claws at any point, I think that's done. That's it for Flash. But also, there isn't too much Flash can do physically to Wolverine, like multiple punches or even like a supersonic punch wouldn't really do that much. It might knock him out, granted, but it wouldn't kill him. Maybe he could run him fast enough into a volcano or something, but I don't know. I gotta give it to Wolverine for Flash. Cyborg, you're gonna be turned into scraps. Sorry, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. He'll get in some good shots, you know, with his lasers and repulsor blasts and stuff. But in the end, Wolverine's just gonna get in close and either cut off his head or just stab him in the gut, and that's gonna be it. Aquaman, one of the most slept-on members of the Justice League. And I'm not even an Aquaman lover or whatever, but this man is actually slept on. There's two ways this could go. If this is on land, then he's getting gutted like a fish. But if he is in water, then Wolverine is done for. He's sinking to the water. He's sinking to the bottom like a rock, first off. And then he's going to get eaten by a kraken or something. And Aquaman's going to be right in that. So, yeah. This one's really up in the air. But 9 times out of 10, I gotta give it to Wolverine. Also, to anyone who didn't believe me that Aquaman is slept on, this man is casually staggering Kryptonians. Don't believe me? Look at right here. Look at this. Superboy. Bro, come on now. Last up, we've got Batman. And Batman is going to be putting up one hell of I would pay money to see this. Alright, this would be equivalent to the Batman versus Shredder fight in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Batman crossover movie. This would be legendary to witness. But in the end, Batman would die. Without prep time and without knowing Logan's weaknesses, he would die. I'm sorry. I almost forgot about Green Lantern. How could I? Now, Green Lantern is definitely one of the most versatile members of the Justice League. Up there with Martian Manhunter and Shazam and Superman. But as for a random encounter between Wolverine and Green Lantern, I don't see it going well for Wolverine. There's no way I really see him getting close enough to get a deadly shot off. And meanwhile, Green Lantern can literally just put him into a cage and throw that cage into the ocean, throw it into the sun, do whatever he wants, shake it up until Wolverine just gets minced. Well, that wouldn't really happen because he'd just keep healing, but still, he couldn't do anything because I really don't think his claws are strong. They are strong enough to cut anything, but I don't think they're strong enough to cut through his willpower too. Well, I guess it also depends on which Green Lantern we're talking about. In this, I'm talking about Hal Jordan, so he's pretty weak, so he'd probably get his constructs destroyed and pretty fast, actually. I'm going to give it to Green Lantern. I'm gonna do it like 8 times out of 10 he wins. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the Wolverine Gauntlet. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys agree, if you guys don't agree, put it down in the comments. I'll be reading them. And yeah, have a good one. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good whatever. And have a good one.